You've been trying to focus, haven't you? You sit down, open your books, and tell yourself, this time I'll do it right. But minutes pass, and your mind drifts again. You scroll, you check your phone, you start to wonder if your brain just isn't built for this. I thought the same thing, until I stumbled upon something strange, a 4-hour scientific study method hidden in a neuroscience forum. It claimed to reprogram your focus using how your brain naturally works. I didn't believe it, but that night, I tried. The first 20 minutes were chaos. My brain fought back, restless, bored, irritated. But the method said, don't stop, push through, and then everything changed. Suddenly, the noise in my head faded. Thoughts aligned like laser beams. Time slowed down. It wasn't studying anymore. It was absorption. Every line I read stuck. Every formula made sense. It was as if my brain finally understood how to learn. 4 hours passed, but it didn't feel like 4. It felt like 20 minutes in another reality. The next morning, I could recall everything, word by word, detail by detail. It was like my memory had evolved overnight. And when I saw the results, stars, every single subject, I didn't feel smart. I felt rewired, like my brain had been asleep all this time, and now it was awake. Here's the truth. This method isn't about grinding. It's about tapping into a frequency your brain already knows. But no one ever taught you how to reach. Once you activate it, there's no going back. You'll start craving focus. You'll start chasing silence. Because once your mind locks in like that, you'll realize distractions were never stronger than you. You just never used your brain right. So here's the deal. I'll delete this video if you don't try it too, because this isn't meant to entertain you. It's meant to transform you. So right now, silence everything. Take a breath, and for the next few minutes, I want you to forget the world outside, because what I'm about to show you is the 4-hour scientific method that rewires the way you think, learn, and remember forever. This isn't motivation. This is mental engineering. It's time to lock in. Time to reprogram your brain. Time to become unstoppable. You want to know how it works, don't you? How someone can study just 4 hours and remember everything? It's not magic. It's not motivation. It's neural engineering. You start by doing the one thing no one does anymore. Silence. No music, no background noise, no phone, just you and stillness. At first it feels wrong, like your brain is screaming to escape, but that's the resistance. That's the noise your mind hides behind. And if you can sit through it, if you can hold the discomfort long enough, something strange begins to happen. Your thoughts slow down, the chaos quiets, and you feel it, that shift, where focus finally takes control. This is the moment your brain switches from chaos to command. Now you start feeding it, but not like before. Not with highlighting or rereading. That's how lazy minds pretend to learn. You feed it through recall, forcing it to retrieve what it just saw. You read one page, close it, and drag the answer out of your head. Even if you fail, the effort is the rewiring. Your neurons start firing harder, connecting deeper, building paths that were asleep for years. This is how focus becomes memory. Not through repetition, but through resistance. 2 hours pass, but it doesn't feel like 2. It feels like time folded. Your body's tired, but your mind feels electric, alive, like every second is building something permanent. You stop, not because you're distracted, but because your brain needs to breathe. And that's the secret most people never understand. The moment you pause, your brain starts working for you. While you rest, it connects everything you just learned, like a silent machine running in the dark. That's how real retention happens. Not when you study, but when you recover right after. And when you come back for the final hour, it feels different. You no longer read to memorize, you speak to understand. You explain the concept out loud as if you're teaching someone. Your brain loves that. It recognizes authority, structure, rhythm. It turns what you say into certainty. And by the end of that last hour, you don't just remember what you studied, you own it. That's the 4-hour method. No fancy apps, no fake motivation, just science and discipline disguised as simplicity. It's not about how long you study, it's about how deep you go, how long you can stay in that silent state where the mind stops fighting and starts learning. Because when you master that silence, you master everything. You know what's crazy? When I first tried this method, I didn't expect it to change anything. I thought it would be just another study trick. But what it really changed was me. Because somewhere in those 4 hours, I realized something. It was never about the books. It was never about the grades. It was always about control. Control over the one thing we lose every single day, Our focus. You've been living in noise for so long, you forgot how silence feels. You forgot that your brain was designed to go deep, to analyze, to absorb, to conquer. And the moment you give it the right structure, the right silence, it becomes unstoppable. It starts working for you, you stop chasing productivity, and productivity starts chasing you. That's the hidden truth behind this 4-hour scientific method. It's not about studying smarter, it's about waking up the part of your mind that's been asleep. The part that doesn't get distracted, the part that doesn't give up, the part that remembers everything. And if you reach that state even once, you'll never forget it. You'll crave it. Because once your brain locks in like that, everything outside the zone feels empty. So here's my message to you. Don't just watch this, test it. Give yourself one night, 4 hours. That's all. Silence the noise, apply what you've learned, and watch what your brain can truly do. Because when you do, you'll understand why I said this video might not stay. I'll delete it if you don't try it too. Because this isn't meant for people who just wish for results. It's for the ones who act. You can keep scrolling, or you can change the way your mind works forever. The choice is yours. But if you decide to try, don't just study, disappear into focus, disappear into silence, disappear until the world fades. And the only thing left is you, your mind, and the sound of pure understanding. Because when you master that silence, you've already won. Now go, lock in, and don't stop until you feel the click.